Hello Libra, and welcome to your general guidance for the next few weeks with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome or welcome back. Thanks for being here. Get yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, whatever you want. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. We're going to be looking at your general guidance. We'll have a little look at some money and career, some loving connections, and generally what's coming up for you. All right, this is good for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watching. Okie dokie. Couple of announcements. 2 months to go, and we have the workshop in London and Orlando, so I'm really looking forward to connecting with those of you who've booked in. If you want to come, there's still tickets available. The link is below, and the links to my books, which I've put on a up to 30% discount to help more of you get hold of them. All right, so I hope that helps. Okay, the From Hoping to Having books are to help you live your best life. Law of Attraction, showing you how to align. All right, enough said. Let's get on with the reading. I'm going to start with the Wisdom of the Oracle. All the cards I use are linked below as well, okay? And I do tell you which cards I am using. All right, okay. Let's see, what do we have for my Librans, please, for March? For the next 3 or 4 weeks or so, March into April. Well, we've got the Fates. That's nice. Oh, new life. Okay. And why? All right, let's find out some more. Let's get the tarot out to add, and then we'll start discussing them. Important time this next few weeks. Because why? Because we are going into the new astrological year. We've got conjunctions, we've got eclipses, we've got a lot going on, but it's a huge energy March and April. So the new life card makes sense. All right, let's add the tarot. Let's get them straight. Okie dokie. This is the Tarot of Dreams. All right. We've got the Nine of Coins. Oh, that's nice. That's money. Coming in on the Fates. The Fates is a little bit like the Wheel of Fortune. Centre of the reading, you've got the Page of Swords with the Eight of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Hermit, and the Ace of Coins. Strong message about new beginnings, Libra. All right, let's get you your affirmations. These are mine from Hoping to Having. Okay. I am so happy and grateful now that all good things come to me. All right, good things are coming to you. Good things are on their way. We want another one. Hold on a second. Let me just add another light. There we are. That's better. Okay. For my Librans, please. Thank you. I am aligned with money showing up in my life in greater quantities. Lovely. All right, now these are the everyday spirit guide affirmation cards, and we're going to have a look at it. Okay, we have got wait. Okay, that's with the money. Trust in divine timing, and you are a star. Oh, you're highly guided, shine brightly, high vibrational being. Lovely. Okay, so let's have a look what we've got then. All right. Centre of the reading, the Page of Swords. Important, all right? Whatever card is in the centre is key to the reading. Now, the Page of Swords is about creating opportunities by reaching out, investigating, researching, talking, sending emails, making phone calls, taking things forward, okay? Putting things in place to take things forward. So, Page of Swords. Very Libran card, air energy, and it's all related to this new life. All right, so as I said, astrological new year, 20th of March, Aries season. So we're coming into this new energy anyway, all of us, but it's hitting, impacting in different ways for different signs, right? So the Fates, a beautiful energy of this is fated, destined, meant to be. We're in this new cycle. It needs to go forward. It wants to go forward. You can try and resist and say, no, you're all right. I'm good as I am. Thanks very much. We'll just leave things as they are. But you'll find that very difficult, because when something's fated, it really wants to push forward. We get possibilities, probabilities, and fated destinies. And, you know, when it's a possibility, yeah, we've got a certain amount of free will with that. When it's destined, it's just happening, like it or not. You may as well get on the bandwagon, all right? So this is fated, and it is related to, for some of you, we'll look at this with money and career, but going on your own, all right? If you are working for somebody else, the Nine of Coins is a card of independence and free thinking and being able to provide for yourself. So some of you may well be deciding this is the right time to start a new business. This, for some of you, this is the time that I choose to be single. It doesn't have to be single. The Nine of Coins isn't necessarily a single card, but she's very independent, doesn't need anything or anyone to be able to manage financially very nicely. Thank you very much. She can do it. Don't worry about the gender, male or female, okay? So something's fated here for you to really step into your own autonomy, authority, your own sovereignty. It's time for me. All right, now that's double message with the Hermit here as well, but we'll come on to that in a minute. So something's fated. Now notice all the stars around her. And we've also got the You Are a Star card here, right? So this is you really pushing into your light, into your, I can do it, I believe in me, this is the right time, I really feel it in my bones, okay? So you're dreaming big. What is it I want? Why do I want it? The Three of Wands, he's sitting on the dock of the bay, and he is that ship. Let's talk about this for a little minute. That ship is in his dreams, his hopes, his wishes, his aspirations. That's his rockets of desire, as Abraham Hicks would say. What am I putting onto my vortex, all right, into the ethers of what it is that I want? He's really thinking about it and saying, yeah, all right, this is what I want. I'm really focused on it. And then I take it forward into making things happen. So this is a clear expansion and growth card. All threes are about expansion and growth. But the Three of Wands is really thinking about my career, my passions, interests, hobbies, relationships. It's all about the passion, the enthusiasm to make things happen, because I'm ready for this new life. Beautiful card, the new life. She's just waking up to it. Right? She's not jumped into it just yet, but she's waking up to it. So over the next few weeks, you're starting to really think about what you want and why you want it. We've got the why card next to it, right? Why do I want this new life? What's wrong with the life I've got? There might not be anything wrong with it. It might be working perfectly well, but we start to, as we grow, as our vibration grows, our desires grow, and we want more. This isn't greedy, this is expansion, okay? A blade of grass doesn't get to that big and say, oh, I better not grow anymore, I should be happy where I am. It'll keep growing, and so do we. So we keep growing. So why do I want to grow? In what area do I want to grow? To grow my relationships, to grow my income, to grow my health, to grow my sense of self. What is it that I want to grow? And why do I want to grow it? So what is this new life that I want? Okay. Now it's fiercely independent. There's two cards here. The Nine of Coins, mini Empress energy, to be able to be abundant and provide and have an amazing life. And she's providing it. The Hermit. This is all about me, my dreams, my aspirations, what's important to me, my priorities. The Hermit always has some kind of lamp or lantern to light his way. But notice that the light is only bright enough to light his way, not for everybody else's path. I'm here to say, where is my light and where am I going? He's contemplation, reflection, meditation, quiet time to really figure things out. So I'm having a really good think. I'm dreaming about what's important to me and why it's important. I want this new life to open up. And I'm really figuring it out as I sit with it. I might be journaling, writing. I might be discussing with that page of swords there. I might be talking to a recruiter if I want a better job. I might be talking to a lawyer if I want a divorce. I'm researching, investigating what this new life is going to be. For some of you, this can be moving home and you're investigating the market. What's my property worth? Can I move? If I'm renting, how much is it going to cost me? You're looking into things to create this new life, and you're asking yourself the why. We don't want to bumble along into a new life that we kind of went, oh, that's a surprise, I didn't know that happened. We want to be creating and co-creating with the universe the life that we want and we choose. If you don't know what that is, the universe sure as heck doesn't know. So you've got to figure it out first. And once you've figured it out and you figured out the why, and the why is going to be, different for everybody, all right? The new life is going to be different for everybody. That what you want, your neighbour may not want. It's individual, right? And that's the thing with these energies. It's individual. What's important for me? Because once I figured that out, I'm ready for this to go forward. 8 of Wands. This is all about forward movement. The brakes are off. We can go now. We can move into this new life. We can create with that Ace of Coins that new beginning, that fresh start. The Ace of Coins can be a new job, can also be a new relationship. It's a new beginning, something that's very grounded and stable and secure. That's what you're wanting, that stability. So I'm ready to move my life into more stability, something new, something that fits just right for me. Now let's have a look at these affirmation cards, right? We've got, I am aligned with money. Let's bring it up here so you can have a look, okay? I am aligned with money showing up in my life in greater quantities, right? This beautiful energy is you aligning with prosperity, wealth. For those of you struggling, there isn't enough money, I'm always in lack, there's, poverty consciousness. You're shifting that into, why can't I? If they can do it, I can do it. You start shifting that mindset, right? And this is what I show you how to do and explain in my book there, From Hoping to Having, the formula to wealth and success. When you get it, the money starts to flow. When you understand the way this works, the money starts to flow. So you're stepping into this energy. I am aligned with money showing up in my life in greater quantities. Okay. I remember doing mantras about 6 years ago now, when I was in lack, and a mantra of money flows easily and readily to me in an avalanche of abundance. I am successful. I was mantraing all that, and the income started going up. When we align with it, it happens. Okay, so that money wants to come in. Now we've got the wait card with it. Wait, it's not the right time. The universe is working on it. Trust in divine timing. So you see what's happening here. The money you're aligning with, it's not necessarily going to show up tomorrow morning. Yes, it takes some time. It might show up in 30 days. It might show up in 3 months. But you're moving towards that allocation, greater allocation is the words they're giving me, of your share of that money. You see, the universe is abundance. There's a bank of the universe and we all have access to it. So when we start aligning with it, it starts to flow. But it's important to get into that alignment. You get into that dreaming big. I'm dreaming and my ship's coming in. Right, so then I'm taking action on it with that Page of Swords, which is I'm researching, I'm learning. You might get my book, you might start watching videos on the law of attraction, you might start investigating the markets and how it all works. Whatever it is for you, you're investigating potentially a new career, a new job. You're looking into it with that Page of Swords. I'm ready for more. As soon as we're ready for more and we align with more, more starts to come. But things have to be tweaked and shifted and changed. If you're in a low paid job and you're dreaming big of bigger money, then a new job needs to start moving in towards you, or another way of that income coming in. You may start thinking about a side hustle, or I could start this business, I could do this, I could do that. The ideas start to come. That's where the page comes in. And so the money flows, but it's not necessarily coming overnight. We work towards this, all right? So it's on its way. But we don't want to align with it'll come eventually, because you're putting your dreams and hopes in the future. It's like, no, what I'm doing today It's having an impact on my future income, and I believe that. And so if I start to put together a product or a book or a service or something, then I believe that there's money going to come from this. But I'm doing the action now. Over the next few weeks, I'm putting the work into it. All right? So let's look at it more closely then. I am aligned with money showing up in my life in greater quantities. I trust in divine timing. It's not the right time for it to come in right now, but it is the right time to put my dreams, hopes and aspirations into what's right for me, to start researching what this new life can be. This is the right time with that fate card. And I'm really meditating and contemplating and thinking things through and asking myself why, and then I can take it forward, right? And why? Why do I want this? Because I choose greater happiness. I'm so happy and grateful now that all good things come to me. You're moving into that alignment of I am a star. I am a star. You're highly guided, shine bright, high vibrational being. That's the hermit, very spiritual, high vibrational being, understanding that you're the star, you're the light, you are the light, and you are moving your light into something new now. So we're on this opening up. I wanted to say on the brink of, and they're saying, no, you are opening, it's opening up now. Imagine big doors cranking open with this new life that you are gradually moving into. And that new life is creating greater wealth and prosperity and independence and freedom and those things that you are wanting. All right? I like this for you very much, Libra. It's really good. Okay, let's have a little look at money and career specifically. For those of you not working, retired, then just take the money side. For those of you, interested in career, take both sides, all right? These are mine from hoping to having wealth and success. I am taking inspired action and willing to do what is necessary to bring all parts of me into alignment with my success. So are you? Only you will know. Are you willing to do what is necessary to bring all parts of you into alignment with success? Okay, now what that might look like is going to be different things for different people. It might be you get my book or you get somebody else's book. It may be you go on a course. It may be that you start taking a class about something. It may be that you journal down your beliefs about money and realize they're really negative and say, that's got to change. How am I going to shift that? I am willing, all right? I am taking inspired action. What's inspired action? It's when you get a real feeling to do something. It's coming from inside, inspire, right? That light comes forward. It's like, I feel really drawn to that book. I feel really drawn to go on that course. I feel really drawn to go on Julie Poole's workshop about money. It's whatever it is for you. You take that inspired action and you say, yes, I am willing to do what I need to do, to align myself, to bring myself into alignment with my success. Okay, if you want to start a business, you are talking to the bank managers, you're looking at the finances, you're finding the premises, or if it's online, you're setting up an online shop. You're doing what is necessary. So you're listening to that inner voice, right? That's the inspired action. So you see, when we are looking at money and career, we're going to take everything we've already got on the table. So extra money wants to be moving towards you. Okay, you are trusting. I'm so happy and grateful now that all good things are coming to me. I'm the star. I don't expect it all to happen overnight, but I'm prepared to put the work in for it to come, because that new life is opening up for me now. Most people, when they start a business, for example, don't expect to make loads of money in the first 3 to 6 months. It takes time. You've got to put the money in, you've got to invest in it, and then it starts to come back. And experience, you're building it up. But I'm taking the inspired action, right? So that I'm aligning myself with success. So let's find out some more. I'm going to use the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. All right. Okay, we want that one. Four of Swords. We need to take a step back, contemplate, reflect, ask yourself questions. This is also a retreat card, retreating from perhaps where you've been, right? If it's a way of thinking, if it's exhaustion, how am I going to figure things out if I'm so tired I can't even think straight? Well, let's get a good night's sleep. Let's rest, meditate, contemplate. If you can, take a day off, take a vacation, take a weekend, do what you need to do to allow yourself to rest so that you can see clearly the path before you, because we can't see it when we're exhausted and foggy. Okay, so that he is all about rest and sleep, but also meditation, and so is he. So double message there for you. Okay, so we're taking a step back so that we can look at the why, and then we can move forward. So we've got the Eight of Wands twice. This is the universe saying I meant what I said. The Eight of Wands is the minor arcana equivalent to the Chariot. So that's victory, success, forward movement. This is things starting to go forward now. I take a step back. I allow myself to listen to my inspired action, inspired ideas, my hunches, my gut. I'm listening to all of that. And then I allow myself to go forward, to move forward. All right? So you are moving forward. And this is the Wheel of Fortune, which is fated, destined, meant to be. Something is shifting big for you here, Libra. I really feel, in terms of money and career, you've had enough, many of you, of where you're currently working, and you're ready to go forward into a new job, a new career, a new business, and this absolutely feels like the right time. Now, it might not happen in the next 3 to 4 weeks, but you are putting plans in place. A Libra I know has already made the decision, I'm going to start my own business, I'm going self-employed 1st of July. But come the next 3 or 4 weeks is when I'm putting all the work into it. It's like, right, when we get to March, April, I'm going to push, put the work into it, ready to launch on the 1st of July. So you see, that's where we get the wait. All right, it's not quite the right time to start it, but it is the right time to plan it, prepare it, investigate it, research it, look into it, and then it will all unfold because you're putting the work in and that inspired action. Yes? Okay, this looks really good, really good. Okay, now if it's not about a job, for those of you retired, this could be about your investments, this could be about a hobby, an interest that might bring you money. This might be about your property. Whatever it is for you, take that inspired action. Okay? It's time for this change and this shift to happen. All right, let's have a look at loving connections. This isn't necessarily romantic. This is all loving connections. That could be your friends, your family. It could be romantic. It could be your partner. It can also be your work colleagues, all right? These are mine from hoping to having loving connections, okay? And we have, let me show you this one. Love is honest, open, accepting, and kind. I am honest, open, and kind to myself and others. Right, the way the law of attraction works, because these are law of attraction cards, by the way, all right? It is your relationships reflect back to you who you are with yourself, not who you are with others. You might be the kindest person in the world to others, but if you're not kind to yourself, you will see that reflecting back to you in your relationships. In other words, people won't be kind to you. And you think, I'm so kind to other people. Why are they unkind to me? We need to look within. That hermit energy. Look within. Am I kind to myself? Because when I am, it will reflect back to me in my relationships around me. So yes, we want to be kind with others, but everything starts with you. So I want you to step into these energies with yourself, right? I am honest, open, and kind to myself and others, all right? As you do that, you'll find that others are more honest and more open and more kind with you, okay? All right, let's add in some tarot. This is the Rider-Waite deck, okay? Tell me about loving connections for my Librans, please. Loving connections for Libra for the next few weeks. Thank you. We've got Strength, the Three of Coins, and the Hierophant. Interesting. All right, 2 major arcana cards coming out. Right, the Strength card is about your courage, resilience, determination, positivity. Even if things are a bit turbulent, that's strength to say, I've got this, I can do this, it's okay. Right, being in that strength in terms of your relationships to make these changes, okay? Because what's already on the table is relevant. The fates, the new life, the why. I'm looking at my relationships in terms of, are they loving? Are they honest, open, accepting and kind? Or are they judgmental, expecting you to be something you're not? They don't accept you for who you are. What are those relationships? What's going on? Because this shift that's happening for us in March and April is relevant in all aspects of your life. Okay, so in terms of your relationships, you're stepping into that strength. Why do we need the strength? When we need to sort something, tackle something, look at something, that might take a little bit of determination, might take a little bit of courage to do that. Perhaps you will step up to say to somebody in your life, you're not kind to me and this is not acceptable. And so you need strength for that, all right, because you're determined to have this new beginning. You're determined to move things forward. So this can be, and it is, they're saying, this is about the relationships around you. The Three of Coins is a card of collaboration and teamwork. When we're in a family or when we're in our work colleagues, this is about who is around me. I need to take my strengths and make some changes and step into something that is much better for me. The Hierophant talks about long-term security, stability, contracts, marriage, things that are stable, right? So if it's not stable, I'm using my strengths, I'm looking at it, I'm discussing it, and I am restabilizing it, strengthening it, okay? And that might be that I walk away from that and find new friends or new partners. It might be I walk away from it and give some distance between myself and my family. But I don't feel with these cards here that that's necessarily going to apply to all of you. This is about you with the why and the new life and the fated, right? This is the time. This is the wonderful time to really look at your relationships all around you from a place of honest, open, accepting and kind. Take your strengths. Step into that strength and that courage. Examine them. Talk to them. Share information. We've got that Page of Swords in the centre, don't forget, which is all about communication and research and exploring and investigating so that we can have something more stable. Very often, people around you don't even realise that they're not being kind or they're not being accepting. They're judging your job, they're judging you, they're judging your relationships. And it's like, don't judge me, accept me for who I am. But question, do I accept me for who I am? Do I judge me? You've got to be the source of that which you wish to receive. So being kind to you, accepting to you, and then be strong, looking at those relationships around you. Tell me more about the Hierophant, please. So the Hierophant generally in a relationship, when we're talking connections, is about contracts, okay? It is about stability, right? Because there's been some stress, 9 of Swords. There's been some angst. There's some sleepless nights there, which is why we've got the get some sleep, get some rest card. There has been some tenuous difficulties because don't forget, it's not just you going through this shift into a new life. The people around you are too. Everybody is at this time. But March and April, the most significant months of the entire year, this is where everything is being shifted into its new vibration. And some people find that really easy and some find it hard. So there has been some stress here. There has been some angst. So we want to talk about it. We want to be open. All right. Remember that on the card. Honest, open, accepting and kind. And we've got the 9 of Coins again. So she's here twice now. Mini Empress energy. I choose an abundant life. I choose to be able to meet my own needs. I'm able to stand on my own 2 feet. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm single, but it means I don't need you to meet my needs. I meet my needs. I'm making sure that I'm in a good place myself. So we're going to be looking at that over the next few weeks, Libra. Okay, so what's the outcome? Well, they're saying the outcome's that 9 of coins. You stepping into real stability within yourself. Stability within yourself. Okay, right, let's just explain that a minute. I've been there, most of us have, when we're in a relationship that is dependent, codependent. I'm happy because you make me happy. And if you don't make me happy because you're being horrible, then I'm not happy. We allow ourselves to get sucked into and affected by and impacted by what goes on around us. You see, the thing is with the 9 of coins, she doesn't. So my partner might be in a really bad space and I can support and I can love, but I'm not going to let it bring me down. I'm going to hold on to my sense of self and what's right for me. I'm building myself for the future. I want long-term stability and security. I want it to, there's no rush here. We're not going to go charging in. It's not the Knight of Swords where he goes charging in. It's the Knight of Pentacles where he contemplates and takes his time, step by step, moving towards that great stability that I want, that independence that I want. So you are working on a big shift in all aspects of your life at the moment, Libra. There is a new life here that is meant to happen. It's opening up this new life. Look at it in every aspect, in your relationships, in your health, in your money, in your job. Look at it everywhere and say, I am ready now to make those shifts and changes that are right for me. Okay? Let's finish off with some angel cards for you. These are the Oracle of the Angels. Okay, thank you. So we've got I am creator and inner child. Okay, so Libra, look at this card. It's just stunning. I am creator. Right, it's, get it to focus there. You are in this creative energy. Number 11, that's a master number. You are creating from your thoughts, from your beliefs, from your desires, that which you want. And the inner child, just a beautiful, gentle, innocent, sweet energy. She's open, loving, honest, accepting and kind. She's in balance, surrounded by nature with birds around her. She's in a lovely place. This innocence and trust, this sweetness of life, let's bring it in. Let's create the life now that you want to see going forward. All right? So Libra, that's what I have for you for the next few weeks. I hope it was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me, spending this time with me. It's been lovely to have you with me. I will be back on the weekend with your collective readings. Do check them out. There's always something in there for everybody. And I'll be back with another Libra reading in about 3 weeks. All right, my lovely people. I will see you then. Have a beautiful day. Take care. Bye-bye.